everybody to Uprising. I am Bobby Lee, and I am here, as always, with the Prince Malik.
Yes, yes.
And man, have we got another stacked show. It is standing room only in the back right now, guys, and we have got a lot going.
We do, and what an ending we had to the last show. I mean, come on, man. We got to talk about that a little bit.
Last week's show, why did Draco come out here and stop that match from happening?
So many reasons, but it was your boy, wasn't it?
Oh, well, of course. I mean, you know, I was very unhappy about that.
And there went his title shot, too, didn't it?
But is it his last title shot? I mean, he didn't even get it, you know.
We've heard a lot from Ricky Morton lately.
And then, of course, you know, Draco got suspended, so at least we're going to have to worry.
Well, he said he quit.
Well,
he said, you heard what he said. He told everybody to stick it.
You know, Draco has been a part of this company since, you know, pretty much the word goes.
He's also been a frustrated man for a long time, and I think that might have been the camel that just that broke. I mean, that was it. The straw that broke the camel's back.
Absolutely.
And speaking of somebody that's frustrated, it's got to be this guy right here.
Chase,
he was out here for his debut, and he did a really
he had a great match last week.
He did, but he came out on the L. And that's nothing to be ashamed of when you're debuting here at SOM to come in on the L.
But he gets a major shot tonight.
That's right.
He is the one stepping up against Santiago in this open challenge by Santiago for the Hybrid Championship.
And once again, you know, that open challenge, so guys are stepping up, saying, why not me?
Yeah.
Why not me?
The Aztec Jaguar Warrior, Santiago. You know, we talked a lot about it last week, about how much he's on fire right now. Chase Loveless has got his work cut out for him.
Is for the SOM Hybrid Championship and is part of Santiago's Open Challenge. Introducing first, the challenger, Chase Loveless. And his opponent, he is the SOM Hybrid Champion, the Aztec Jaguar Warrior, Santiago.
Chase Loveless getting his fair share of fan support up until right then.
Yeah, it just kind of came and went, didn't it?
For a fleeting second.
All right, so here we go.
Away we go on Uprising.
Now, like we talked about at the beginning of the show, you know, Draco's got, well, he's had a lot of issues over the last year here at SOM, you know. I mean, he's had alliances, they've dissolved.
But most of them were because he dissolved them.
He did himself, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like self-sabotage.
Well, I didn't say his issue was with everybody else. Like you said, it might be with himself, right?
It could be. But either way it goes, it doesn't give him the right to come out here and mess up such a big SOM title match.
Well, I think when he laid his hands on Scotty B, I think that was pretty much the it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
He kind of saw the writing on the wall after that. It's like, you don't fire me, I quit kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
if you're going to go out, I mean.
Go out a blazing, huh?
That's it.
And speaking of Blade, I mean, Blade had to be carried out of here.
And Scotty B wasn't doing very well after that either.
No, he's still not really 100%.
No, but we're glad that he's back out here tonight. You know, didn't get hurt too bad.
Joseph, on the other hand, the referee, he was really messed up.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, Joe is a tough, tough dude.
Yeah, he is. He's like a rubber man, man.
Like it, man, he is tough as nails. Oh! Santiago, Chase Lovelace.
But he's also grinded it in. You know, Santiago has become another kind of a beast, you know, since, like we talked about the Agoji series, how he went through all that adversity there. And then now, since he's got the title, with this open challenge, he has a target on his back bigger than all the other champions here at SOM.
Well, he kind of put the target on his own back.
He did.
Kind of, again, one of those self-sabotage things. But one of the things that I've noticed is Santiago has been a little bit more, he's kind of slowed down his pace a little bit. He's thinking a little bit more.
He's not as reckless as he was when he first kind of came around.
Exactly. He's not going out there and going crazy. He's making every move matter.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of the times, like you talked about, some of those moves backfired on him.
They do, and that's all part of the high-risk district there. You know, anytime you start getting into some of these high-risk moves, I mean, they're not always going to go the way that you want them to. Even the best of the best will tell you that. We've seen some high flyers that, you know, have messed up, but, you know, it's one of those things that it's bound to happen at some point in time.
Well, yeah, that's right. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I mean, it's going to happen. You know, it's going to happen. That's why it's called high risk, right?
Right. But again, it's all had from it. Good God Almighty!
What a right! Did you see that? It was kind of a desperate move, but man, he really caught him.
I mean, he about knocked him out right there.
He did it. Well, he hit him up there in the temple. I mean, he went straight down like a sack of
modified
potatoes.
Move right here. Wanting to show the cameraman just what he thinks of this Aztec Jaguar warrior.
Did you notice how he did it right inches from the ropes where he could just not get the ropes? I mean, just couldn't.
Yep. And had that hand pulled back so he couldn't go and grab him at all.
I'm really starting to like this Lovelace because I tell you one of the things about him is that he's methodical. You're starting to see this. He's taking his time. He's very sarcastic too. You notice that, like at the beginning, he clapped for him.
Yeah.
And he's still kind of cheering for him a little bit as he's grinding on him.
Oh my God Almighty!
That might have backfired. That could be it.
Oh.
What ring awareness.
Grabbing the ropes.
Yeah, he knew where he was, so he was able to do that. He's not letting go. And he's trying to. Now, we've seen this, and we know what this is leading up to. And that might be it. And that is it.
That is it.
Here is your winner, and still the SOM Hybrid Champion,
living to fight another day.
Santiago.
Envy. How long have you guys been doing this, and where did that come from?
This is Steve, but we call him Commodore Legion. And when you step in the ring with Commodore Legion, you get a little bit of
your mouth for a minute. It's like the most important man in SOM standing here, and you're talking to my wife. Look here. I come here for two things: cash and straps. Maybe a little pain at the back end, because I'm a little greedy sometimes. But I will be damned if you think you're going to talk to my wife before me. You understand who you're standing beside? The one they call Man Mountain Majestic. The man so hot even Mother Nature gets wet. The Commodore Legion. Tonight, you know what, just for you, swine, I got an open challenge tonight to any one of these pigs in the back that think they got a set big enough to come get some. You know the deal. You show the smoke, I bring the fire. And next time I come out here, Mr. Microphone Man, you bet, shut up, woman. You best address me first and foremost. You understand me? You understand where I'm coming from, son?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I like that. I like that when you say, sir. Say it again. Say it again, pig.
Yes, sir.
Say my name with pride, baby. You say my name with pride.
Commodore Legion is the best ever, ever. You cheer for him.
Now, you can ask her a question. I'll allow it. I'm magnanimous like that. Go ahead, ask.
Envy, do you have anything else to say about that? We have got a huge open challenge that's been issued by the Commodore Legion and Envy. I can only imagine who is going to come out here to face you. And I kind of pity the fool.
Just like the catch line says, so hot even Mother Nature gets wet. The Commodore Legion. Get to the back, woman. Get to the back. Get to the back. Get to the back, woman. That's home training right there. That's home training. I learned you something one day. That's home training. Maybe you get that swine over there that said she's yours. Maybe you train her like that so she shut her mouth and know who she's talking to.
Wow, folks, big words from the Commodore Legion, big challenge issued by him. I'm scared for whoever tries to take that challenge, but we'll find out soon.
Wow, Malik, that dude was scary. But welcome back, Sam Street. Haven't seen Sam Street in a few months.
That's right. The women division is pretty crazy here at SOM, is it not?
It definitely is.
Sometimes we have intergender matches like we're having right here, right
The
now.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Mr. Flacco.
Mr. Flapple?
And his opponent, she is the keeper, Sam Street.
Sam Street versus Mr. Flapper. Willie. And away we go. Sam Street going right in there. Doesn't care who's in here. We've talked about it multiple times. A lot of these ladies are so tough. Up goes for... Oh, there it is.
Oh, wow.
Big arm drag. Second big arm drag. Sam Street came in months ago, and we haven't seen her in a few months. And I got to talking to her in the back, and she is super happy to be back here at SOM.
But she's also looking for Mama Hannah.
She is looking for Mama Hannah. Of course, Mama Hannah, our women's champion right now.
That's actually who she wanted to be in the ring with right now. But we know she wasn't scheduled to be here tonight, but she's going to take somebody on.
She's not scared of any of these guys.
No, she's not.
Not a one of them.
And that's what she told the booking committee here, right? And so that's why we're at where we're at right now with her.
I mean, Sam Street kicking out of that swinging neck breaker by Mr. Flapper.
Well, the way she looks at it, a win is a win. Doesn't matter what division it's in. It's a win is a win. I agree with her on that one.
And the crowd's starting to get behind Sam Street.
Well, they're always behind her anyway, but she seems to be on the short end of the stick here. Man, what an interview you just...
Manipulation.
What was up with that interview you just had, man?
Oh, my God. I don't even want to talk about that.
That got weird, man. That was like having breakfast with Busey or something, man. That was weird, awkward.
No, that was weirder than breakfast.
Weirder than that.
Busey, I would know.
Yeah, you would. Well, maybe we'll find out more about that. But she sounded kind of robotic, didn't she? A little bit. She like a hostage, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I've been treated so well. Thank you. I'm great.
Well, that headgear, Steve.
That thing stinks too, man.
Why was she on the crutch? I mean, you gotta kind of wonder. I mean, is that?
I thought you were going to get some questions. I thought you were going to find out. Some things while you were out there, it just went off the rails, man.
He did.
He turned into Psycho Man pretty quick, didn't he?
Yeah, I was going to try to get some answers out of Envy there, but he immediately turned the conversation back over to him.
Well, jealousy is a form of mental illness and insanity, you know, and I don't know, maybe he suffers from that. And that's nothing new. Remember Macho Man Randy Savage and Elizabeth, they had a kind of a weird, you know.
Yeah, nobody could get around Miss Elizabeth.
Locked her in closets and stuff.
Yep. Mr. Flapper calling for a suplex. Sam Street blocking him, rolling him up. Only a 2 count. Didn't get all of it. But he got all that clothesline.
He sure did. He's going up into the danger zone. Well, I thought he was.
Now this is bad news. He does not need to waste time, even with a good poke in the eye, he does not need to waste time on Sam Street. Back elbow.
No, because we've seen time and time again where she's been behind the 8 ball and she seemed to make her way out.
Oh, misses on a
like
springboard leg drop. Then a big clothesline, 2 big clotheslines.
Oh my God! Oh wow, that's got it.
On the Shining Wizard. This could be over with, Malik.
3 count.
He's rolling her over right now.
Turn the oven on at home. It's
Here is your winner, the keeper, Sam Street.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Sam Street.
Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know who's doing the recruiting for this roster point blank. I really don't care. It seems to me that I keep getting put in the ring with all the weirdos. Let's think back, shall we? Weirdo in a mask versus Sam Street. Weirdo with a teddy bear, Marlin versus Sam Street. Power Ranger weirdo versus Sam Street. Really? What is the one consistent factor here versus Sam Street? If you want to know what's on my mind, I think I'm ready for real consistent competition versus Sam Street.
100%. And you know, since we've seen you last, we now have a women's title that is held by Mama Hannah.
Right, Mama Hannah. I think I mentioned her already. What I call her, weirdo with Marlon. Yeah, that one. That was basically 2-on-1. But regardless, you want consistency? You're always going to have Sam Street. You want a women's champion? Not a weirdo? Sam Street.
Well, Sam, we are certainly glad to have you back, and we look forward to you actually getting some competition in our women's division.
Me too.
And I cannot wait to see you get your shot at that title against Mama Hannah.
Is she even here today? Like I said, consistency.
It is all about being consistent, folks. We'll be right back.
Words
Oh, yeah.
from Sam Street
About the
to
women's
Mama
division.
Hannah.
Yeah, we just talked about that. And consistency, that is really the key here at SOM.
It really is. If you want to get seen,
Oh, God.
you got to be here.
Here's your little PTSD.
Talking
today.
about getting seen. There's no way to unsee that. Especially when you get up close to it. But I want to know who's going to come out here and accept the challenge of the Commodore Legion.
Well, we got a whole locker room full of Prince Charmings, if you will. You know, guys that will step up to the bat if I have to. You know, sometimes in
I don't know. He could almost leave that mask on, but don't tell him I said that.
I won't. Wrestling has a history of having some weird things happen to couples. You know that?
Yeah.
So, I mean, for him to open up this and even to bring it here, I mean, wrestling has a history of couples that go awry.
Yeah.
I'm talking everything from Kevin Sullivan and Woman to Edge, right?
To
And
even
the Hardys.
way worse.
Go ask Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
You know,
This
I
is
mean,
not the business to be in
you're right.
if you're looking for love.
Hey, wait a minute. Well, somebody did accept the challenge, and that somebody is RT3.
Wow. Business just picked up here tonight, Malik.
It sure did.
RT3 never wanted to back down from a challenge.
He's looking at Steve. I think he wants to throw him in the trash.
Again, RT3 never wanted to back down from a challenge. Doesn't matter
The
who
following
it is.
contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Envy. He is the Commodore Legion. And his opponent, he is the SOM fan favorite RT3.
RT3 coming back last week.
What a size difference right off the bat, man. Look here. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right?
There is definitely a size difference, but we've seen how tough this guy is. He's mean, he's underhanded, and he's going to try to win by any means possible.
And let's not forget his outside assistants that can come at whatever he wants.
That has a crutch right now.
And I think she likes to use that for extracurricular activities, if you know what I mean, like choking people and
Yeah.
tripping people.
Numbers advantage definitely in his favor. And again, crazy factor.
Off the charts, right? So he basically said that this is how she earns her keep. She earns her keep by doing what he tells her to do when he wants her to do it.
I mean, it's almost like he owns her.
Yeah, what's up with that?
That's,
You know, we see that a lot, you know, and sometimes it's sad, but
I mean, as much as I hate to say it, you got to wonder if he's the one that injured her.
well, we're not going to throw any allegations around, but I do know the RT3 will stand up for her,
100%.
even if it means her stabbing him in the back. He'll still, that's just the way he is, you know.
It is. And we've seen RT3 stand up for the little guy more than once.
So let's talk about two opposites. Okay, here we go. Not only the size difference, but just that the mental difference that these two guys have.
RT3, as you've said before, the All-American boy,
Yeah.
putting this crazy man in the corner over here.
Which I'm easily could say is from the other side of the tracks. If you know what
I
I
don't
mean.
even know what tracks we're talking about, man. This guy looks like he was straight out of Mordor or something. RT3, big drop kicks. We've seen this combination. He's getting fired up and getting rolling. Big splash. Only a 2 count.
We saw RT3. He really tried to wrap that one up, didn't he?
I think he did. But it's going to take more than that.
Well,
He knows that.
He does. We were surprised to see him last week. You know,
We were surprised to see him last week. But it's great to have him back.
It is, and he said he is back. And
Yes. But he's really not even supposed to be in the ring right now. I mean, you heard him last week when I was interviewing him.
Yeah, so got some stuff
He
going
said
on.
that, they really didn't want him back. The doctors didn't want him back in the ring until, 6 to 8 months is what they said.
But you know what? Sometimes the mind of an athlete, you don't wait around on a doctor to tell you when you're ready. They'll go, oh, okay, doc, that's great. And as soon as they leave, they rip off their cast. They go back to what they're doing. That's just the mind of an athlete and a champion. And RT3 is cut from a different cloth, man.
He is definitely cut from that mold. And of course, as we said last week, I mean, he came back looking awesome.
Yeah, and a lot of
He's
people
gotten bigger.
It's not easy. I mean, it's easy to see this, but he was all standout in football as
Right.
a young man, state football player. I mean, all those things kind of went into wrestling. He's done with football.
Well,
But this is his life now.
Oh. Belly to belly. Commodore Legion with only a 2 count.
And Envy over here cheering, I mean, looks like that's kind of mandatory that she has to. He probably doesn't want to look over and see her not cheering, you know what I mean? She'll probably hear about that later.
You got to wonder what happens behind closed doors. But here's RT3 in a really bad position. Now he's got him in that camel clutch. Oh, thundering shots to the chest. We've seen many a match won this way. The Steiners, Iron Sheik.
But RT3, look at the strength here. He looks like he's just going to go ahead and put him up on his back and. That's one way to get out.
One goes up, one goes
come
down. Both men down. First one up should have the advantage in this.
And we noticed that wasn't a typical RT3 pin either, was it? I mean, just kind of grabbed for what he could.
Right.
And now I think he knows he's going to have to do more than usual to put this guy away.
Well, RT3, I don't think looks past anybody.
He shouldn't look past his opponent right now.
No.
Let's call it like it is. His opponent has more experience in wrestling than RT3 does.
He does. And he's faced off against some big dudes.
Yeah, let's talk about like the Barbarian. I mean, that's Hall of Famer right
The
there.
Steiners.
The Steiners.
2 suplexes there. Floated over. Looks like he was going to float over for a 3 amigos, but decided to try for the pin right there.
Well, you know, the boots with the fur has actually been something of a phenomenon here at SOM since it showed up.
It kind of is. The Commodore Legion got RT3 on the ropes. For real. Reverses.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, and there's that
should be it. And it is.
And it's over with.
Here's your winner, RT3.
Taking down the Commodore Legion. You got to wonder if that's going to make the Commodore Legion think twice about issuing an open challenge in SOM. Because I don't care who you faced, it's about who you're going to face.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Oh! The Commodore Legion doesn't look like he's going to take this lion down. Knocks RT3 off the ring. Now he just seems to be stalking him. Oh, this is bad news. What is he gonna do? Double axe handle. RT3 still down. Oh my God, what a DDT.
But they're probably going to cut away here. Shoot. Yeah, they're going to have to get some. Here comes the other refs out here. They're going to have to pull something off here. We heard that.
The Commodore Legion has lost his mind.
Should probably go ahead and just cut away from this. It's enough of that.
What a train wreck that was.
Well, RT3 was your winner. But maybe he just won a battle today and maybe not the whole war.
No. He may have just started the war by winning that battle.
I think, yeah. Because the guy was already a power keg anyway. Right?
He is. But he said he's here for the best. And, I mean, RT3 is by far one of the best that we have here in SOM.
And you know they say it rolls downhill, right?
It does.
Be a long ride home tonight for Miss Envy.
Yeah, it definitely could be because he definitely is not happy about the way that just turned out.
No.
And, I mean, I can't really blame him. He comes out here, issues an open challenge.
But it was accepted.
And then loses.
But it was accepted.
You know?
And, I mean, RT3 was the one that accepted it. I mean, that could have been anybody on the roster, but it was RT3.
It just happened to be RT3, and that's really not the person you want coming out and, you know, getting that challenge. It's almost like Hunter Wolf walking out there.
He could have done it too, you know that?
You know.
Anybody could have.
Speaking of Hunter Wolf, he's got his title on the line tonight in our main event.
You know, this thing has been brewing since the bunkhouse.
Yep.
This is where it all kind of started. These guys hadn't messed with each other, touched each other, nothing. But then when the bunkhouse happens, everybody's in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do know that we've seen some vignettes, right?
Yep.
And he had to get some special Ugly Be Gone. Giant special, right?
Yeah.
And it's got a different kind of tinge to it. It's got a little, what do you
He's going to need a bucket.
He put some special cosmic juice inside of it to take out the giant.
I guess we'll find out more about that later on. But
a lot of ammonia coming at you.
But right now,
Welcome back, Jason Blythe, the Extraordinary Gentlemen's Club, and, of course, Judas. Well, Judas, what do we have to expect from the family coming up now?
I don't think we're going to be dealing with your disrespect like that. That's what I think. Why don't you guys stay quiet, though, and listen to what I have to say here? Because something that I have noticed in my time away is that these boys don't seem to do things like they're supposed to without proper leadership, you know? And, you know, with Judas stuck in his state, whatever you want to call it, these boys have not been doing what I need them to do, but that's all going to change because I'm here now. So now they've got the proper leadership to get to the top where we belong.
So that means you are the leader of the family now?
I'm not here to take labels. I'm just here to lead the team, so you decide what to call me.
Well, what happens when Judas gets out of the wheelchair?
Well, hopefully that'll be pretty soon, but I believe then we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, tonight you guys have got a big match against two guys that are huge, huge. Ice cream truck.
He said we have a match against the huge ice cream truck. You boys know what that is? You heard of them?
That's the thing that comes through the neighborhood, right?
Yeah, it comes through the neighborhood, you know. You can usually film when they're walking through the locker room, too. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, not those guys. Not those guys.
Yeah, those guys. Clown guys. Like this kind of clown guy.
It's impossible.
Of the ice cream truck.
Out of all the new faces that we've gotten around here, I think Ice Cream Truck is probably my favorite.
These people, the fans are going crazy for these guys. You know that?
They are. Well, of course, we saw them during the Bunkhouse Stampede because we still have not seen.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Judas and Jason Blythe, Richard Doulet and Jeffrey Clapper, the Extraordinary Gentlemen's Club. And their opponents, Squeaks the Clown and the American Diesel Dump Truck. This is Ice Cream Truck.
Squeaks the Clown was certainly a surprise. Finding him in the dungeon.
Yeah, and how do you not find? How do you miss that something like that down there?
We still haven't seen Condry.
And you were talking about Hunter earlier.
We were talking about Hunter earlier, but where is Condry? Condry hasn't been here in weeks.
Probably be right under us.
Instead of Cousin Condry being in that dungeon match that night, it was Squeaks. And I think that threw the family for a loop.
I think it threw everybody.
Hunter still came out on top.
Well, the whole SOM universe was like, what?
Absolutely. We were like, what?
Yeah, that was under us.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
And then it spilled out into the Chucky Dome and went directly into the ring.
That's what happens from the Stampede, right? I mean, that was a wild night. You never need to miss it. If you haven't watched it, go back, check it out. Wow, what a
everything in cage matches. Oh, big handshake by the clown. Oh, it's a joy buzzer.
Oh, he's like a huge doink, right?
Yeah. Gets him with the joy buzzer.
Those things actually hurt, man.
They do.
What's next? They're going to put a bomb in his cigarette? These guys
Extraordinary Gentlemen's Club, not happy.
They already had problems.
Have to come out here and face Ice Cream Truck to begin with.
Let's face it. I mean, their mouthpiece already brought it up. These guys have kind of been like discombobulated like for the last couple of weeks here since Judas hasn't been at the helm.
Well,
this is
David
not helping.
Blythe back to kind of clean up the town.
Oh, look here. Now this is what I call teamwork. Now they're getting on the same page. Now they're working together as a team. See? There you go.
Well, they've never been in a
that is
for
perfect.
teamwork.
They are perfect. They have got everything back together like they need.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's things like this that prove that everything is great, and I just spoke too damn.
Oh, and there is your perfect teamwork.
Wow.
And Jason Blythe,
come on,
standing down there talking,
and he needs to turn around.
Another misstep by the Extraordinary Gentlemen's Club.
That did not help their cause at all.
No.
And I tried to stick up for him.
And Jason Blythe is furious.
I would be too.
And it looks like they just kind of left Judas sitting over there.
What's he going to do?
I mean,
you hope Trump don't fall on him.
Yeah, no doubt.
But what's he going to do? Put him in a wheelchair?
You're awful.
I love Judas, but one day he's going to come back and it's going to be crazy in hell. I know this. I got faith in him.
What do they got going here? Double back elbows by Ice Cream Truck.
Damn.
Double chops. And good night, Irene.
You know what they said before the match? They saw that they were going to go against the family, and they said, oh, the Ice Cream Truck loves to serve families. You thought that was hilarious. I thought that was scary as hell.
It is a little scary, just like this man moving that quick.
Oh.
Full stop. The family ducking down.
The cameraman took off. I don't blame him.
Yeah, I can't say I blame him on that. That's a big man to be moving that quick.
Jason's
and it
going
looks like the family's just breaking apart over here. Jason Blythe trying to get everybody back on the same page.
I don't know if they're trying to get Judas into this. He ain't doing nothing.
I can't believe Judas wouldn't talk to me.
He blinks.
Jason,
if you ask him the right question, he'll blink at you.
How can you tell that whenever he's got sunglasses on?
You have to take them off.
Oh, okay.
I gave him a drink the other day. He didn't swallow it, but I gave him a drink.
Is that what's all over the front?
Yeah.
What a knee. Taking down the big dump truck.
And that's the key to these guys. You got to chop them down like trees. Once you chop them down, then you got to stay on top of them. And their cardio. The family's got them on cardio. Come on, let's get there.
This is true.
That's right. And here they go.
The two guys that have been here since day one. We just showed a picture just a couple of weeks back.
10 years ago.
Was one of the first pictures taken of the roster of SOM, and Klepper and Dulé were both standing there.
That's right, and so is Ricky Morton, a couple of other folks, and the late Buddy Landell. It was just days before he passed away. I mean, that's just some of the things at the school. That was the first like superstar to come to the school.
That would have been a good one to be at.
He's definitely not been the last, and there will be more in the future. Whoa! These things are brutal. These drive-bys that they do are brutal.
That is something that I think that Klepper has tried to perfect since day one.
And
He loves to use that boot wash.
He does.
Loves to use those knees in the corner.
He loves
whatever he can do to cause the most amount of pain to everybody he's got. And he's very methodical about it. That's something that's been kind of a theme of the night, is being methodical about what you're doing.
No wasted motion. And he also has a big background in martial arts. He's a United States veteran of the United States Army. So, I mean, Klepper is...
But something that we've seen that's been a downfall of Klepper is
his arrogance, man.
His arrogance.
That's it.
He gets in there, he gets methodical, but then he starts taunting and he starts, kind of playing with his food.
Well, he's used to being a single, wrestler. It's that he's got to get it together as a team.
Yep.
He's got to pull his weight. He's got to think about the other guy.
Oh! Klepper with a kick to the back of Dump Truck's head.
Yeah, he just got kleppered, as they call it. And that was coined by Ricky Morton. When you get potato, he might as well give you a potato salad with that. But jeez.
Dump Truck into the corner.
Now, Dump Truck, these guys, you mentioned this
Ricky
earlier.
Getting tagged in.
How long have you said he's been waiting to come to SOM?
9 years.
Right. Welcome to it.
That's it. And facing against two of the biggest veterans.
Two guys that have been here for 9 years.
That's it.
And plus.
Big running knee.
So this is going to be kind of surreal for him to be in the ring with these guys, in other words, right? I know he talked about that before the match. That these are people that I can't believe it. I've watched them and I've heard them.
Oh, my God, what a boot. And great ring awareness by Dump Truck. Getting his hand on that rope. That could have been over with right there.
I think he saw the lights flashing there. And look at here how they cut him off once again. SOM is a tag team school. And this is a tag team establishment. I mean, this is our founder here, Ricky Morton.
Right.
We can't go any further. We can't talk about that enough. Oh, man. The brutality is just off the charts now for these guys. And this is what we're used to with the family, right? When they're running on full steam. This is what we get.
When they are running on full steam.
Now, we've seen it when they've had Judas going. It's been chaos, right?
It has
madness.
But Jason Blythe is a scary person to have in that corner as well.
He is very scary.
Dump Truck almost at the... He tagged in. Squeaks. Ah, but Joe didn't see it. And of course, Klepper taking advantage of the referee's back being turned. And there's that ring awareness again.
Well, he's having to pull out all the desperation moves now. I mean, usually he's not a guy that goes for the ropes.
Right.
But he's got to think of his team.
He's not a guy that is down this long either.
And he's also got to think of his team. He's got to get a tag.
Oh,
or this is over. Oh, these guys are going to take the ice cream down. The ice cream truck might get on the tow truck and head out of here.
Whoever gets to their partner gets the advantage. Dump Truck needs a tag in the worst way right now. Just crawling over, and oh boy, here we go. Squeeze. Showing them what the ice cream truck's all about.
Close
lines and elbows.
Oh.
Splashing in the corner. Jason Blythe over there losing his mind. Oh. Oh, this is bad news. Oh, a misstep there. Flyliner. Going for the cover. Ooh, buddy. Klepair almost had that one. Ice cream truck, this is the first time we've seen them kind of on the ropes here.
Oh, gosh, if they hit
this is bad. Oh! Ice cream sandwich.
Here are
It
your
is
winners.
over with.
Ice cream truck.
I've got to go get some ice cream. You want some ice cream?
Yeah, sure.
School of Morton. Ice cream truck has just cemented their legacy in School of Morton. We are the #1 contenders for the East Tennessee Tag Team title. And we will be Tag Team champions before it's all said and done. And the ice cream truck will be bringing ice cream sandwiches for everybody. Everybody? You ain't gotta pay for them, because they're free. We'll even add on the sprinklers. So School of Morton, let's hear y'all's beautiful voices one more time for ice cream truck.
Ice cream truck.
Well, I think that ice cream truck just got robbed. Wow. The Extraordinary Gentlemen's Club. Are you all right, Malik? The Extraordinary Gentlemen's Club coming back out after the match with Jason Blythe and just robbing the ice cream truck.
That one went off the rails pretty quick.
I mean, it really did.
But they're right. They're the #1 contenders.
They are the #1
quick, didn't it?
contenders. And, you know, that is a scary, scary thing to be coming your way, Generation 3 Express. I know the Generation 3 Express, they're good, man.
I think they're
awesome.
right. Yeah, they got to be wondering about what they just heard.
That's huge. I mean, like really, they're
because we see that we know that they're the #1 challenge. I mean, the #1 contenders, but that's news to them.
Yeah,
that's news to them.
Jason Blythe did not take it very well at all.
And talking about somebody that didn't take things pretty well, this young man, the last time he was out here at SOM, he had a rough night last week.
He did have a rough night. And there's our paper champion, Evan Golden. The generic 3 Express. Oh, I'm sorry, Generation 3 Express.
He's your paper champion, all right? Is that what you call it? It says he's coming.
I was saying that he was a paper champion from the get-go.
Now he's actually got the title.
Yeah. He's got the Generation 3 Express paper champion.
I think they're kind of leaving him out to dry on this one like they kind of did in the interview. They're like, you got it. They're like, you got it, man. Seriously, you got it. He's like, are you sure?
Well, this one is going to be a hell of a match.
Willie looks like a J.C. Penney's model up there in the ring. Big and tall. Yeah, big and tall.
Yeah.
Get your hands out of your pocket, Willie. We playing pocket pool? Maybe.
I mean, he can't only count to 2.
Free Willie.
You know.
Yeah, you're right.
He's learning to count down there.
He went to the Bronco Lumen School.
And the prodigal son returns. Brandon Moore has made such an impact after coming back. Couple of ups, couple of downs, but everybody knows he's here.
Bipartisan crowd here from Brandon. Some folks love him, some folks hate him, but either way, you're going to have to accept him.
That's it. And he's still, I guess we're still kind of unsure of his place in here. I mean, he goes away as a pit bull, and he comes back as the prodigal son.
Sean Carson knows where he's at in his mind.
Yeah. Carson, of course, getting the pin over him last week. And here we go, Shoop and Max coming out here. Big triple threat match. Shoop, Golden, Moore.
His little gyration there is very Rick Rude of him, huh?
The following contest is a triple threat match. Introducing first, representing the Gen 3 Express, Evan Golden.
Evan Golden taking a
Introducing
little
second,
shot at Shoop.
he
there.
is the prodigal son, Brandon Moore. And their opponent, accompanied to the ring by Max Abel. Shoot!
Shoop back for another round this week. We saw him come back last week with Max and Von Miller getting a big win over Generation 3 Express.
And here we go. Oh, shit.
Oh!
Right off the bat.
A little bit of a team up starting off. I think they were more just trying to get Brandon Moore out of the ring.
He says, forget both of you. I mean, forget about him.
Golden almost landed on Moore. Oh my gosh. Baseball slide. Taking out Golden. Looks like Brandon Moore has a chair. Oh, he definitely has a chair.
Well,
anything goes in this match.
That's right, no DQ.
Brandon Moore setting up a chair. Have a seat. Brandon calls for a double drop kick and just knocking the hell out of Evan. Now it looks like a little bit of teamwork coming from Brandon Moore and Shoop. But you got to wonder how long that lasts. There's no team ups in this.
So far there is a team up in it, and it's teaming up on Evan Golden. But here we go. That just broke down.
And poke to the eye, and Shoop sending Golden over. Oh! Max saving him. And says, oh no, we're going to get rid of this chair here.
That's a smart move on his part.
Bad place for that to be. Evan Golden saw the misses.
Where was he going with that? That was a crazy move.
Brandon Moore. Handspring. Oh, it's a stunner. Almost took Golden's head off with that stunner. Shoop saving the day. Coming in after Brandon Moore. Oh! Going for that Rick Rude style neck breaker. I remember Rick Rude doing that so much.
Oh, yes.
I can only imagine how much Rick Rude spent on airbrushing stuff.
Oh.
Because you remember how you'd always have the
Jake
face
Roberts,
of whatever woman or
Jake Roberts' face, wife's face, Junkyard Dog's face on it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, they wouldn't tell the people that they were going to do that.
Yeah.
It was all natural response, you know, like, really?
Oh, Shoop after Golden. Reverses it. No. Just a straight kick to the nuts. Call on the afterburner, but gets cut off.
Wow, he sure
by
did.
A big clothesline. There's Brandon Moore. Kind of with a half cover on that. Not the place for showboating. Showboat before the match. Showboat after the match. Don't showboat during the match. Almost got him right there.
And just a 2 count by Golden.
What does that do to your neck, Malik?
It makes it to where you can't move it for a couple of days, that's for sure, and you're lucky if you don't just get knocked out. You're lucky.
The way he sprung back and hit the ring, he is kind of lucky that he didn't get knocked out.
And these guys are going to start to have some history with each other. We can already tell that just from some of their, let's say, interactions in the locker room.
This is true. Golden sending Shoot back to the outside. Of course, we saw Golden just raking the eyes, raking the face. Oh, now with the Fisherman's. Still only a 2 count. I don't think Evan Golden knows how tough Brandon Moore really is, though.
I don't think he does either.
And I think it's one of those things that he's seen Shoop so much, just wrestling around the circuit and everything, and then now there is somebody that's old to us but new to him, you know. And
That's
Evan
right.
Golden is certainly the type of person that's going to look past a Brandon Moore. But I've got news for Evan Golden. You don't look past Brandon Moore. He is the prodigal son for a reason. Oh, chin breaker.
And he's matured over the time, you know, since he was gone. When he was
He
out
really
there on
has.
his own.
Bulldog.
I mean, when he left SOM, he didn't quit wrestling. I mean, he just quit wrestling here.
Yeah.
So, but he, like you said, he's back now. And he
But we
learned
talked
some-
about that so much. These guys, they come here, they wrestle for a while, and then they go away for a little bit, but they come back with more knowledge.
More knowledge and more fire.
Oh, a rock bottom.
And more appreciation of where they were and what was going on.
And even if he was studying Brandon Moore and the old Brandon Moore, it doesn't really matter because Brandon Moore always comes up with something new. Calls for a super afterburner and hits it. Shoot with a clothesline, all three men down. But something we've always saw from Brandon Moore is the fact that every time he comes out here, there's always something just a little bit different.
Each time, you're right.
Oh my God, what a spine buster by Brandon Moore. Got Golden up. Modified Death Valley driver.
Snoop in there to break it up.
This is like a car wreck, folks. And if you guys have not been up here to see us live, you need to be here.
That's right. There's nothing like the action in person.
Shoop trains harder.
He's talking a lot right now. He needs
He
to be
is
working
talking
a lot.
and that's a bad news for him. Oh, but not as bad as that. Brandon Moore.
He no protection on that either. Did you see that? He just went straight in head first.
Yeah.
We heard it crumple over there. That was him.
Face directly into the steel chair. Oh. And here comes.
Hey,
there we go. Here's the Gen 3 Express.
There's no DQ.
There's no DQ. You knew that they had to come back out at some point in time. We've said it so many times. These guys don't win by themselves. They run in a pack. What are they working on here?
Looks pretty rough, whatever it's going to be.
Holy crap, what a freaking spine buster. And a big splash. And it's over with.
Here is your winner, Evan Golden.
Evan Golden and Generation 3 Express stealing a win here. Golden getting his paper championship back. That's even more annoying than him having the hybrid championship.
Having his paper championship, as you call it.
That is ridiculous. I can't wait to see somebody take it off of him. Who's gonna take the paper championship from him? We'll be right back.
We've seen that
Slap him
you
with your
guys run
boobies.
in a pack. And how big is your pack, and is it going to be able to take out the Gen 3 Express?
My pack? You mean my 8-pack? When I walked into the Chucky Dome today, Shoop didn't know if he was ever coming back. But after that, after learning that Evan Golden cannot win without nefarious ways, without the help of his Gen 3 jackasses, Shoop's got a lot more work to do. So that just leaves the one fact of life that Shoop trains harder. Harder.
As we just seen, Shoop trains harder.
Hey, we know what that is. Second God.
It is time for our main event of the evening. Amp Dominic getting his chance at the East Tennessee title versus
He's a conspiracy theorist.
Yep. Amp Dominic out here with Starburst.
Rockin' God.
Zero must have had the night off.
Like he tells me, if Boogie Woogie Man and Adrian Street had a baby, that's him.
Here we go. Amp Dominic hitting up the crowd with that Ugly Be Gone, which seems to keep coming into play every week.
Yes.
Again, I guess Zero had the night off. And now we see the Alpha Wolf.
This is going to be interesting, right?
It is. And you got to wonder where he lands in the whole family right now.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. There we go. The whole family coming out to support Hunter Wolf. You've also got to wonder what he thinks about Jason Blythe trying to be the mouthpiece of the family right now. Because if you remember a few weeks back,
he said
that he was the man.
Maybe they came to an agreement.
They almost had to.
Or
Jason Blythe had to come to an agreement.
The following contest is your main event, and it's for the East Tennessee Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Starburst. He is the god of the Milky Way galaxy, Amp Dominic. And his opponent, he is the East Tennessee Heavyweight Champion, accompanied to the ring by Judas and Jason Blythe. He is the alpha male, Hunter Wolf.
Oh! Referee getting rid of the family. Why? They just seem to, this ref just seems to know better. Oh, and Amp Dominic ugly be goning away the family. And they just left Judas out here. I don't think you want to mess with Judas right now. Oh! Throws the ugly be gone at Judas. I'm starting to think that the ugly be gone doesn't work.
Not on certain people.
That or there's just not enough ugly be gone in the world. Oh. Referee just throwing the title around.
Well, this might be his last night here. First night, last night.
That is not the sight that I would want to see standing across the ring, but Amp Dominic just does not seem to care. But nobody's really found the formula to Amp Dominic.
Caught him a big dumb nugget.
Oh, just a little sidestep there. Starburst over here trying to distract him a little bit.
Oh, a little slap on the butt.
Just very condescending to somebody so big.
Well, it's driving him crazy.
That can come back and bite him in the ass real quick. Because if there's one person here that I don't want to make mad,
well, that's how he dealt with that. Did you see that?
It's Hunter Wolf.
He got his junk back in order.
Trying to reason with him.
Well, he didn't move, right? He listened to him totally.
I don't think Amp Dominic is going to get very far with that. Puts him in position. Makes Hunter Wolf close his eyes.
Didn't even flinch. Like a mosquito.
That was... Amp's going to have to do better than that. Oh, that's bad news right there.
Oh, wow.
Laid him out.
That might be it.
Oh, what is this? What a show of power by Hunter Wolf. My God, what a choke slam.
Might take him to the Milky Way galaxy right then. Right there.
Nah, I think he skipped the Milky Way galaxy.
He just went straight to Uranus.
Yeah. Amp Dominic struggling here. But really and truly, have we even seen Amp Dominic struggle against anybody? Usually it's everybody struggling against him, trying to figure out what he's going to do.
Whoa,
oh,
that's how you're going to do it.
Big knee, taking it to Hunter Wolf's level.
Starburst came in and he did.
He did. Of course, that bullhorn made famous by Jimmy Hart.
That's right.
Mouth of the South was definitely from this galaxy.
He's on his knees and they're almost the same height.
Well, I think that if we see that same scenario again, they will be the same height because he just took his head off.
He did, and we saw the look on Amp's face. Like, what? Did I just get hit by a truck?
Now, Hunter Wolf just stalking him. Sending a message. Boot to the chest. We have not seen anybody that has dominated Amp Dominic like this since he has returned. Amp Dominic has been on fire. That's why he's got a shot at the title tonight.
Oh, man.
That is bad news. Kick and a miss. Oh, that's bad. hung his leg up on the ropes there. As you said earlier, you got to start by chopping them down.
That's right. That's one limb down right there. Oh, no.
Whoa! Wow!
We've never seen that either.
The power of this man is just incredible.
Almost threw him out of the ring, didn't he? I mean,
you like God so much, you're about to meet him, it looks like.
he just told Starbuzz to shut up.
Hey, he's saying we're good. I don't think they're good. Oh! To the corner he goes. I think double underhook suplex.
I think
by the big man.
He tried to get out of this thing.
And a kick to the back of the neck. Hunter Wolf has lost his mind. Starburst saying he's got it, but Hunter Wolf says, hell no he doesn't. I mean, look at how big Hunter Wolf's hands are.
Yeah, they're like the size of baseball mitts.
I mean, you got to wonder what is going to bring. Will it be this match? Will it be another one? Will it be Jason Blythe? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Did you see that? I mean, I think he hit the corner post.
I think that Hunter Wolf just knocked Dominic loopy because he was trying to count. And he still only got a 2 count. Trying to hold down this big man. And seems to be doing a good job of it for the second.
He's doing everything he can.
He's just trying to put as much pressure on as he can. He doesn't want this man to get back up. But here he goes. I have a feeling that he's not going to get his wish. Amp Dominic up on his back. And dropped like a fly. But it looks like Hunter Wolf, something's taking a little bit of effect on him because he's over in the corner trying to recover a little bit.
Well, Amp's got in a couple great licks, you know, I mean.
Hunter Wolf measuring him out, ready to go for that boot, misses. Oh, and he just got sprayed in the face with the ugly be going. Oh my God!
Here is your winner and new East Tennessee Heavyweight Champion, the God of the Milky Way Galaxy, Dominic.
That be gone was different. Did you see that, Malik? It was yellow.
That was Starburst got him, didn't he?
What is in that one?
Piss.
Oh, this is bad news. We need to get out of here. Oh, a huge spine buster. And just tee it off on the referee.
We might want to cut this thing out of here. We might want to get out of here ourselves. If he does like
I don't want to be anywhere
time,
near that, man. I think if you moved right now, he might take your head off too.
He tore this place up last time.
Jason Blythe back out here. The big man is so mad he cannot see straight. Jason Blythe trying to calm him down. I don't know that that's going to work. Jason Blythe just trying to get him to calm down at least a little bit. The Alpha Wolf has just lost his East Tennessee title. My God, what a way to go out tonight, folks.
Wow.
Thank you for tuning in. What a great night we had, and what a way to end it. My God, a new East Tennessee champion in Amp Dominic.
Yeah, but at what cost? I mean, we've seen what happened here. He's going to have to defend that title, and you know Hunter has the return clause, right? I mean,
he does,
right
but we'll have to find out what happens right here next week. Folks, you have a great week. Follow us on Ricky Morton's YouTube page.
Facebook.
And Facebook.
Like.
And then, of course, come and see us at the Chucky Dome.
Subscribe.
We are ready for next week already.
We are ready, but are you? That's the question.
Have a great night.